Wonder no more, there's figure floor. Well, hello, it's been a while, hasn't it? Today I'm doing something a bit different because, as you can probably tell, my displays are a disaster at the moment. So I'm trying to sort of do things with them and all that. But I've been sent something awesome, which should solve a lot of the problems I'm having, actually, and I can get some creative with some of the solutions. So this is a brand new company called Figurefloor, figurefloor.com. So I'm going to have a little look today at this. Is like the first batch, I think, that's been sent out to a few people. This is a figure display stand system. Dun dun dun. Let's have a little look. This is a letter to me. Blah blah blah. Your hair is so nice. I really like it. Yep. Groovy. So let's have a look. First of all, business card. Figurefloor, like the logo. Build your display your way. So yeah, there is a hashtag as well. So when I show you this, I will be putting some pictures online. And if you get this, you should also put your pictures online with the hashtag MyFigureFloor. www.figurefloor.com. So I am really excited about this because I've been using those risers, you know, the step ones, the clear acrylic ones, and it's not really doing a lot for me. I keep moving it around and I can't get the space because I've got this old display cabinet, so my space is a bit of an odd shape, so I get like two in and then there's a weird gap and stuff like that. So I don't know what to do. But this is an exciting system. Now you're looking at me going, it's just a block. It's a block. It's one of many blocks. Also, do forgive me, I've not really had a table in front of me set up before. Like, it's a bit of an odd one. So I know it's all slightly out of camera, but I'm going to get some stuff out and then we're going to have a look. So enjoy this transition. There we go. Look at that. The high budget quality editing. So Figurefloor, what have we got? What looks like a load of Lego blocks, and that sort of is the concept. So as you can see, this is designed, with these particular ones are designed for 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figures, but I think they also fit Marvel Legend things. So I'm going to be doing this from a vintage-esque Star Wars perspective because that's what I collect, that's what I'm going to display with it. One of the cool things I've already noticed is, so there's tabs on the side. So you've got your standard plinth. So this is the lowest level plinth that I've got. And what seems to be quite cool is if I can work it out properly, that this then connects into the next one. So what we end up with is like, yes, it's styrofoam. I am sorry. It just needed something to raise it, so it's a bit scratchy sounding. But yeah, it tabs in effectively like that, which is a really, really nice feature. So if I want to put, like, argument's sake, how many of these have I got? I have got enough to do a 3-row system here. So I've got 3 on the go there and another 2 here. So I've got enough to do 5 in a row. That's my 5 right there. I feel like one of those people in the market, you know, when they go like 4 for a bird. Yeah, you got your 5 right there, right? Come on, let's have a look. I know what you're thinking. Right, how do I take you up to the next level? Well, there's a bigger block. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, put the bigger blocks, again, just sort of slide, and connect like that, like that, like that. See, that's really clever. And this goes up to several levels. These are some bits that I will be talking about in a moment. That's 3 high. Is that 4 high? That's 4 high. 5 high. 6 high. Look at that. Oh, I've come to the edge of my little thing I've made. So that goes up to, I'm going to move this one out the way for the moment so I can move this over a bit and show you lovely people. So this goes up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 freaking levels, man. I love that. That is seriously cool. Big fan of
the 6-level system. So, yeah, let's get a figure on. Let's see. That's a Next 17 figure. Fits perfectly. This is a Hasbro Retro Collection figure. Fits perfectly. I like it. I'm liking it so far. What else we got? Oh, Pro Customs. Fits perfectly. Yeah. Oh, I actually missed the peg. There we go. Stood in front of the peg, my bad. Pro Customs. And let's see, a vintage cannery one. Let's go for Hammerhead. This is really hard to do when you're looking at the other side. So yeah, Hammerhead. Hammerhead. So the figure pegs work on, 4 companies straight away. Stand solo. I've got a stand solo one here. Yep. I've got a droid. Let's put the droid up. Works as well. Look at that. So, okay, figure hole wise, which is really important for me, it works. The figures slot on well. No complaints. That looks nice. So the tiered level system. Let's have a look. So the reason that is so good is because if I do this chap behind, let's move you up to here, and let's move you up to here, and got another Moff Gideon. This is another retro one up there. So we have got our figures. That is a nice line up. They've got a good head above each other. That I really like this. So this is, and me completely out of scale. Yeah, really impressed with that. So this is cool. I mean, one of the main things I really like about it, I think, that's different, is that this is like, as I said, it's a modular system. So rather than it being a case of, I'm just pushing down while I pull these out because it's a comfortable fit, but it's not too tight. There we go. But don't want to break things off. So modular. When I say modular, because if you've only got a certain height, you can take things off the back. Now, the cool thing about it is, let's get a little bit creative, because I like to create customs, or I have things like the Wampa, the beasts, as it were, which are, let's be honest, big and a bit awkward to display. So I'm just going to try something here. Sorry, Hammerhead. Let's get you out the way. So I'm going to keep 2 rows at the front. Then I think I'm going to go... instantly, I have created an arena. Now, don't have my Wampa to hand. What I do have is a custom Kenner style power suit that I made. So if we get him in here. So as you can see, already looks cool just even on its own. So a big fan of that. But because I have made the arena, I can now still put figures all the way around. Put you there. I'm going to put you a couple of things up. And let's get you at the back. Now, I know what you're thinking. I can't see this guy at the back because I've got a big thing here. But do not fear, because these are riser blocks. Riser blocks sit on the top. So these, as you can see by the figure peg holes, will just slot on that. And then I put the figure on. And now you can see him again. How good of an idea is that? So not only can you have your custom heights, but you can actually even make them even taller. And that is really good, because if you've got like the smaller figures, so if we take something like you, oh yeah, choppers are at the back, aren't they? So choppers there on the block. Because of the riser, I can put the astromech right behind him. And you can still see him. If I didn't have the riser, he would be a little lost. Or in this case, it's perfect height, to be fair. But that's the example I'm trying to make. So if you've got like a Jawa, for example, everyone loves a Jawa, but you want him to be a little bit more prominent. Stick a riser block on, and then you've got that, which is really good for some figures, because you do get some figures that are really tall. So, argument's sake, you've got your a man, just a casual one that I just keep laying around there. Obviously, the Jawa's going to be no good behind there, but even if I put, say, Moff Gideon, you can see he's actually the same height if I put him there. If I put him on the riser block, he's at least a head above. So you can still see him. I really like this system. Big fan of modular, but I mean, you just do so much with it. I mean, this is my little Next 17 Yoda. Let's take you out. And even if you wanted to do, so let's get even more wild. Let's just take this whole section out. And then we've got, so this is even good for playset wise, because look, I can now make like a docking station almost for my ISP-6. So again, unlocks the possibilities. You know, you got your figures there. That's the thing, you don't even have to use the figure pegs, by the way. So because these are nice flat surfaces, I can actually just put the figures on it, even without putting the pegs. I'm going to use the pegs for most of it, but some of the figures are a little bit odd. I mean, this can even fit a little clear display stand on it. You know, the Star Action stands, that sits comfortably on that, which is also a really nice thing, because if you've got odd ones that with small feet. I mean, just look at this. Tell me this isn't awesome. And then if you've got, say, you're finishing off with this bit here, you've got these bits, which can then sit on the front, because you've got a tab visible. So rather than have the tab, you've got that nice rolled edge. I mean, you just do so much with it. Like, I can't get over it. Thank you to Figure Floor for sending this to me. I can't wait to really start playing about, because I've got so many ideas already, and I've accidentally already made a really good, I really like this little setup, so I might do this with the Empire down. Oh, could do it with my TIE Fighter pilots. That would look awesome. Just TIE Fighter pilots and officers all around. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. But yeah, big fan of it. Like I said, like the risers, like the customizable parts. You can go from, you know, a 3 into a 1. That is not a problem. Like that. So if you want to have a nice big jump up in space, you can. So that you can have a man at the front, Gideon in the back, which is that, you know, that common party phrase. So this is just, yeah, I'm beyond happy with this. So thank you to Figure Floor. Please do check them out, figurefloor.com. I wonder if that works. Like, it does. That's cool. Sorry, got distracted. Yeah, check out figurefloor.com. It's an awesome product. There's loads of different colours available as well. It's not just grey. I'm glad they went for like Imperial Grey, in my opinion, because for this is going to work really well for my Empire or my Rebel briefing room. That's the other thing that's going to be a good one. It's also good because you could just do a row of 5s at the back if you've got like all your vehicles and creatures up front. So just the combinations, I dread to think what the number is for like the possible configurations out of one set. I mean, this is one set, I believe. So you can buy it in a modular, all the different things you need or want. So you can buy it as customizable as you want. Cannot get over it. Thank you so much, Figure Floor. Please do check it out. I think it's going to unlock a lot of potential in your displays. That sounded like that was a slogan. It wasn't the slogan. So yeah, have fun, get creative, see what you can come up with. And like I said, if you do get some, which I do recommend, do the hashtag Figure Floor on your pictures on Instagram and everywhere, and let's get these people out there, because like this is a freaking awesome system and I want to see more of it. I can't wait to play around with it. So thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Figure Floor.